Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Coffee Time Tuesday. I'm your host, Colby. Listen, if you're new here, let me explain. We sit down, we have a cup of joe, we talk about shit. Good shit, bad shit, mediocre shit, just shit, okay? And as you just witnessed, sometimes we do swear, but we try to keep it to a minimum. Why don't you grab yourself a cup of coffee, take a seat, and stick around, because you and me, we're gonna talk. Alright, I hope everybody had a great week. I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, liking my videos, sending me dirty pictures via text message. It really means a lot to me. It goes a long way. We're going to get right into it. This week, a lot of things bother me every week. I've been seeing all over the internet life coaches. Can anybody please explain to me what a life coach is? Because it's mind-blowing to me how half these people are considering themselves a life coach when, 2 years ago they miserably failed in life and they can tell us how to live our lives. Bullshit. They're just making money off these dummies, okay? Be a better you. Go get it today. It's literally cliche, stupid shit. People literally fall for these people. They have their clients, their online classes, teams. They're always cheering you on. Listen, you and 200 of the other clients could probably, for some reason, be on a train all together. I don't know why, but you are going up to San Francisco, all right? And the train derails and crashes and everybody dies. Guess what? Your life coach wouldn't give a shit. She wouldn't even know. Oh my God. It's crazy. It really is just mind-blowing. That reminds me, Instagram models. Every girl nowadays they all think they're Instagram models. Listen, if you're born nowadays with anything over a C cup and a nice little booty, you think you're the next Carmen Electra. Girls, that's not how it works, girls. Okay, that's not how it works. They're over here putting pictures of their ass all over the internet. 100, 200, 300,000 followers, and they're still driving a Toyota Corolla. You're doing something wrong. If I had your dimensions, I'd be driving a brand new Benz. Okay. Use your head in one way or another, okay? Devastating news I heard. Last week we talked about Robert Kraft getting himself in trouble at the Asian massage parlors. I was a regular. I was always tight. I always tight, and they had the perfect touch. And two of my go-tos, They have been raided, and I believe they are shut down. I found out yesterday, to be honest, and it's been eating at me. It hurts, because I made some lifelong friends there. Michelle, Kiki, and even Sarah. Sarah threw me off because that's an American name right there. Okay, that's not what you would expect when you're going to get an Asian rub down, and that one threw me off. Anyway, let's along the lines, kind of. I guess you could say, of prostitution. Cardi B. If you don't know who Cardi B is, it's time to leave the rock that you live under, okay? Because everybody knows who she is, whether you hate rap, like rap, it doesn't really matter. A video surfaced, okay, of, I guess, her talking about how she used to be a stripper and she used to drug and then rob guys, okay? Listen, I don't know why this is even a news story. I'm not saying it's right at all. It's not right. It's wrong, definitely wrong. But at the same time, listen, when you're hanging with a stripper, you're expecting two things. You're either gonna get laid or you're gonna get robbed. That's it. Those are the only two options. You're not signing up for a 401k when you're with a stripper, okay? So it's common sense. And I'm sure if you ask all these guys that got robbed, I'm sure they're okay letting this one slide and not talking too much about this story. And then people were trying to compare her to Bill Cosby. Listen, Bill Cosby wasn't Thunder from Down Under stripping on stage. That's different. If he was a stripper, I'd be like, oh, okay, he drugged these guys. He's a stripper. It's the risk that comes with hanging out with a stripper. Not surprised. But he wasn't. He wasn't a stripper, okay? Fucking people. Some poor guy fell off and died at the Grand Canyon. Listen, that's the one time when just pay attention to where you're walking is when you're on the side of the Grand Canyon. That's the one time that you really should pay attention. And there are signs, big signs that say warning, and you will die. And then that's what happened. The gentleman was from Hong Kong. Not that has to do with anything at all. I'm just saying, he was from Hong Kong. I wonder if he got good pictures. I'm sure everybody knows about Jussie Smollett or Smollett, whatever the fuck his name is, okay? And I honestly, I don't care. Frankly, I don't care if I'm pronouncing his name wrong because he's a loser, okay? That's what he is. He's a loser. He's a scumbag. When this story first came out, I was like, oh my Lord, this is no good. Nobody likes to see that happen to anybody. He supposedly got jumped and it was all racial slurs and things. Nobody likes to see that. And then, come to find out, it was a setup, okay? He set everything up. He gave these guys a check. Now we're like, you piece of shit. You scumbag, you fooled us all for a minute, but now we know. Okay, so I'm like, okay, we'll see what's going to happen with him. Didn't really check in. Then all of a sudden, this past week, charges dropped. Charges dropped. I'm like, oh my God. There's something we missed. This poor kid, he's gone through hell and back because everybody thought it was real, then they thought he staged it, and it ends up being real again. But no. They didn't find shit, okay? What's this loser's name? Cook County State Attorney Kim Fox. She's a little fangirl, okay? Because she thinks that he already went through enough. He suffered enough humiliation, and on top of it, he doesn't get his $10,000 bond back. Oh no, that one's gonna break him. What kind of justice system do we have in this country? Just because you're on some stupid TV show, Empire, that I could give a shit about. I've never watched it. I'll give you that. Sometimes things I haven't watched, I watch. I really take a liking to them. So maybe after this, actually, tonight I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot. But no, fuck him. I'm not going to watch it, actually, because I'm not going to give him any credit. I'm not going to watch it. I don't care if it would be one of my favorite shows, but it wouldn't, because The Sopranos is way better, and nothing will ever beat The Sopranos. That's a fact. This is strictly a sweat rag, you sick bastards. I don't know, I'm starting to get way too fired up right now. I don't want my blood pressure to go through the roof. I'm a young kid. It's not healthy, okay? So that's gonna be it. But don't worry, because we will be back here next week, and we'll have more shit to talk about. Let's see what the weather's gonna be back east. Because I don't even have to check the weather out here. We live in LA, It's usually always nice. Providence. Oh, I see a lot of clouds and I see a few days of rain. Oh, 4 days of rain. But that's okay. Listen, guys, hang in there. Be cool. Be nice. Grab yourself a cup of coffee. We'll see you next week.